Conway, South Carolina would appear to be a far cry from the classics, but Chaucer would be very proud of the fight that his Chanticleers will bring to the teal. And the Chanticleers will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So the Michigan Wolverines return team didn't help matters out much there. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes. So it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
They'll line up for a second down play. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Just when they're looking run, now up top. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he avoids the tackle with the slide. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will go to work for the first time. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football at a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do. And you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much they'll test that quarterback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
Looking to throw, it's Hudson. How about that catch and toe tap to get the first down? New set of downs after that completion.
And that's another shot there.
Got his man quickly. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that. They've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Wants to throw on first down. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Wants to fire on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
He lets it fly. Catch and stride inside the 15. And what a throw to get it in there. And they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. The give to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air, it's Hudson. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, shot to clear.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Nice move to keep running. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Slips a tackle. He'll pull it down and run. Finishes the run with the slide. The Wolverines will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. I think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Running back searching for a hole. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Hudson. Finds his big tight end. At the 20, he's got space. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone. It's awesome. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense. And that pass intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. Great move there. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The shot that clears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Another shot to clear.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's awesome. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We'll see if they can dig one up. It goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Getting some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. We might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. They're going to run it to the right. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Wolverines decide to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. A little over half a minute to play before halftime as they take over first and 10. Throwing right. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any...
He's got it on the right. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And that's another shot to clear.
Dropping back, it's Hudson. Unloads it left. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. 3:25. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Splits the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Zings it complete to the right. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be first and 10 from just inside the 50.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Chanticleers have it with a first and 10. Give to the running back. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Offense now working in the red zone. Might as well give it to him again. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Chanticleers line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Touchdown, shot to clear. And the route is on. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's the give off the left side. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A 1st down for the offense. Out of the gun, the give to the back. At the 45, on his way. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
They're strong and they're scrawl. Defensive tackles, they're scrawl. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance when you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad. You tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Finds his big tight end. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Chanticleers have their offense in high gear. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking for a man, it's Hudson. Makes the catch. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Moves away as he feels pressure. Touchdown, Coastal! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's awesome. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Moving away from pressure. Any way you can in your freshman season at quarterback, and he gets it done on the ground. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Gets rid of it. Grabs it in the middle. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. After the misfire, it's second down. To the air, it's McMahon. Dances away from the heat. He's going to run it. Turns it on at midfield. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Bryant. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Sixth play of the drive coming up. On second down, wants to throw it. Looking deep down the right side. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. The quarter. Much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Open space at the 25. He's loose. Inside the 30. He's at the 10.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And the beatdown has ensued. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Marshall is ahead right now in Huntington, but that's not exactly Randy Moss out there controlling this game. Things are a long way from being over. They're up by just one over the Pandas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Back to throw, it's McMahon. He wants a big play here late. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt will come to rest just inside the 30. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. He's looking to throw it. Gonna let it fly. Catch inside the 25. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, shot to clear. And the pummeling has started. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense